Hey, welcome back to Vicious Mockery. I am your temporary host, Producer Jesus. With me are the Mockers, I guess we're going to be calling ourselves from now on. And to continue, I guess we can talk about...
What is happening?
Yeah.
We're having merch, guys. Maybe.
Merch, yes.
If you guys want.
Hold on.
If you go to our store right now...
I mean, merch would be cool. We got a cool logo, right, guys? We got a cool logo.
Yeah. All my weapons are named, which is prime
really
for merch.
Amazing,
Who wants a repent shirt? Or a
never mind that
deliverance
it's
shirt?
so close to Vox Machina, but let's continue with the story.
And bulky, but you could get really cheap. And
that'd be a nice button. Or like a
pencil.
Don't make fun of my accent.
I'm not making fun. What I saying?
We're gonna
I know what I'm saying.
We're gonna have an Audrin is a horrible
Paladin.
a horrible paladin shirt. We're gonna have.
It's just him winking.
Yeah. Aoda is my spirit animal.
May die be with you.
You know those shirts were like all of the adjectives. Audrin is the faithless, relentless.
Yeah, right.
That'd be fun.
Fill in the blank.
That's actually a good shirt. I like that one.
Yeah,
All the
is,
names for Audrin.
Depending on your mood that day, you just turn a knob and like the words come.
Just
like,
right,
there we go.
right on your
It's
nipple every time.
It's
So you just play with it a little.
It's
Oh god, that's on the tape, isn't it? Crap. Okay.
This is gold. This is gold.
It's gold.
Let's continue with the story. Last where we left off, the would-be mockers. Actually, you guys are the pickle posse in this one, right?
Pickle
Yeah.
posse, that's right.
Yeah,
We're
Pickle
still
posse
Pickle posse.
plus a...
Kind of want the Dicky
plus
posse
one.
right now.
The Dicky
posse.
Dickle posse.
Yeah.
posse. Yes, I
Dickle
love
posse.
that.
The Dickle posse. Their Dickle posse.
So our intrepid, the Dickle posse,
They will definitely get their Dickle shirt.
in the middle of a dungeon mansion crawl, trying to find a very particular antidote for their friend Althea. May she rest in peace. Delron.
The shit is a hard way to go.
The shit is a hard way to go. Delron made his way into a bedroom where he found a scary blue person.
Scary
Abu
blue
Abu Da.
person. Not ethereal blue person, scary blue person.
Before I talk to this ethereal blue person, I just gotta get this off my chest. The shirt for Mark would be Mark like this, and it says words with an E. But continue.
Words are hard.
Words.
Words.
Oh god, I love the joke.
So this ethereal blue person, did
Is
she look at me when she said this?
No, well, she did acknowledge you for one part. She says, "You there? Where have you been? It seems like I've been calling you forever." She says sternly with her hands on her hips, "I need you to find Roland.
Roland.
Tell him he needs to get out of the study and come back to bed. He's been spending far too much time in there and I miss him."
Yes, I will go do that immediately. Where's the study again?
"The last of you lot that I sent to find Roland never returned. I don't know what they were up to.
Does it seem like
They had better not be sneaking into his brandy collection.
Brandy.
That'll upset Roland so much."
Yeah, you don't touch that.
No, wait. Does it seem like she's just talking to
She
another, or is she talking to Delron?
She continues
Don't.
combing her hair and then walks off from the counter and works her way back to the other side of the bed, sits down, and then suddenly disappears.
So we don't know if she was just repeating something. She repeats every day, or if she was actually responding to us yet.
Yeah.
As you continue standing there, the curtains on the nearest side of the bed begin to move again.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Outside, two ethereal blue legs, the feet drop to the floor, and a human woman in her late 30s.
Oh, shit.
You see the pattern happening. She continues. She does her routine that you just saw again. Steps up, walks around the bed, goes for the comb, doesn't grab it, but continues combing her hair. "You there? Where have you been? It seems like I've been calling you for help forever."
I was with your mom.
Great. Yeah, thank you. I need you to find
This
Roland.
is how Delron checks whether or not she's listening to
I
me.
need you to find Roland.
Yeah, she's
Tell him
not,
he needs to get out of this.
she's obviously not listening to me.
It's hard to
So it
stay in
repeats.
character.
So it repeats.
She repeats the same message over and over.
All right, guys.
Too bad you're not a good holy person, because I would
Yeah.
say help her rest in peace,
Can I
goddammit.
do a religion check to know if maybe this is...
You're supposed to be able to do.
As a monk, I could.
Wait, what
I
is
would-
the dial?
would you have-
But I have
symbol.
proficiency in religion.
It would be
it.
a star. It's 5 of us, right? There's 5 or 6. How many?
Mod at 20.
Guilds
You
in it.
know that.
I'm religious.
Nice.
I must have
as a
something
monk,
for
you
this.
know, spirits
Yeah.
have kind of an attachment to their location, and unless whatever it is that their soul wasn't able to accomplish beforehand gets accomplished, they will be restless for eternity.
So we need to find Roland.
Oh shit! Is Roland the one in the?
That's what I'm gonna check. So the artist signature was A,
The artist
or
on
was it
above.
R?
No,
it was an
Avantgarde.
A.
It was an A.
Avantgarde.
Avantgarde.
A. Avantgarde.
Okay. But she's requesting Roland to come back to her bed.
But
Right.
Yes.
he was in the study, so
But he
maybe
was in
we'll
the
find
study.
a body there.
Wait, were we
You
just
you
in
haven't
this
found him.
Now,
Oh,
No,
was
I
that
know.
the
I'm just trying to
study?
see if who
Oh,
who
right.
would
She
be
said a
here.
study. Yes.
now, can I determine whether this is a consecrated or desecrated place?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Come on, Paladin, do your thing.
So I check to see if it's a consecrated or desecrated place.
It's definitely desecrated.
I don't know if I need to
I'm
find
gonna
it
say
within 60
desecrated.
feet.
Yes.
within 60 feet. So I'm not sure necessarily if I'm looking for
Desecrated,
something
in my
specific.
mind, correct me if I'm wrong, would say that something happened here that was terrible, that
Yeah.
was destroyed. the area.
Profane,
Like bad haunting
Like-
versus good haunting.
like evil.
Divine versus evil.
This entire building glows for you.
I leave.
So with that, so you have I think 3 more of those.
Okay.
With that, you can also find an object that is
Right,
consecrated
if
or
we
know what that
desecrated. If
object
we
is.
find something that
Oh,
maybe we
Yeah.
think.
So-
it specifically helped you out, like if something was like holy, holy, and then like
Right.
a demon came by and was like, I'm gonna jerk off on this, like then it's desecrated, right?
I don't want to find that.
But
That's an
like,
interesting way to put it. Yeah.
I would also, as a DM, I would also say like a home is consecrated for that family, right?
Yeah.
It's a place of solace for them.
Yeah.
So if the home is no longer safe, it would be desecrated. That's how I would do it as a DM.
I like that logic, and I will stick to that. This mansion has been desecrated.
Okay.
Now, would I be able to determine whether these flowers are within 60 feet?
No, because
No.
they're not.
No, you
they're
would-
not
you have to
spiritual
see it too, I
flowers.
think.
They are not spiritual.
They're not spiritual flowers.
No.
Oh no, it's, yeah. You,
12 on history. Do I recall anyone named Roland in the artist family?
Yes, in fact, the artist in question, the Avantgarde artist, is Roland Avantgarde. So
That's
if you put
our
the two together,
Avantgarde.
it is that our
wait,
artist.
so who's
yes.
a Avantgarde?
No, A Avantgarde, I think is what you meant. Like A starts Avantgarde.
No, I know.
No,
what
no,
you're
no,
saying.
no, no.
A dot
A
Avantgarde.
period Avantgarde.
So this is
yes.
someone else's
Oh,
name.
okay.
You are a. Yes.
So it's
So
someone
there's an
else's
A
name.
Avantgarde
Yes.
and a Roland Avantgarde, two
There
different
is
people
a
probably.
Roland Avantgarde and an A
Yeah.
Avantgarde
Gotcha.
from what you've
Father and
deducted.
child.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know.
Probably
Maybe.
something like that.
Or, yeah.
But she
With
can't
my
listen.
extensive knowledge of homes,
As an orphan? As an orphan, you're
Orphan and
such a-
street
Orphan.
urchin.
in my orphan knowledge of homes,
disadvantage. Roll with disadvantage.
It would be with everyone.
did we just pass through the study, or was that not a study? What
That
was
was-
that?
That was
was
not
like
a
a
study. That
parlor.
was a reading room. Apparently,
Yeah.
rich
Okay.
people have
They have
multiple rooms.
rooms.
A
Yeah.
Like a
living room. See,
parlor.
a living room can also be a dining room. It can also be a bedroom
people.
for us. But
Usually something like this that had like we can have a table. It's like a
they
parlor.
like to do different activities in different rooms. Oddly
Rich
enough.
people.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's move forward then.
Okay, so you want to go?
Well, wait, can we look in the drawers and stuff?
Sure. Whenever the ghost doesn't appear here, you can look around.
Okay.
Don't mess with the ghost.
There's a lot you find in
I
her
almost
drawer.
want the ghost to pass through room and see if something happens.
You
slime
look
me.
through the drawers. You find a lot of nightgowns, some nice lingerie. It's kind of messed up. It's kind of gritty and like it's lacy, but it's kind of deteriorating
Right.
lacy. It would have been nice at the time,
But that's it.
but that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Some fuzzy handcuffs, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I don't know what you're looking for.
That's
There was
awesome.
I was looking for fuzzy. I take the fuzzy handcuffs.
Great.
I have some fuzzy handcuffs, guys. That
There
come in
were
handy at
fuzzy
some point.
handcuffs.
It's a
But
party
yeah,
now.
Yeah.
The next prisoner we take is gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I'll go to that door at the end.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
With my panther.
I follow.
With your-
T'Challa.
I follow.
And can I open that front door just to kind of in case we have to run out real quick?
I drew one door, but it's really just it's effectively a walk-in closet.
Oh. I walked in this closet.
It did
I
its purpose, yes.
will walk out of this walk-in closet.
Anything in the
No,
closet?
it's a walk-out closet.
Very nice dresses. You see a bunch of clothes, a lot of fine gowns and stuff, and on the other side you see maybe 4 or 5 suits.
I steal stuff, but I don't feel right stealing stuff when there's a ghost
Yeah.
here.
Alright, I go back to the foyer and I ask, hey guys, do we want to go upstairs or do we want to keep searching down here?
Probably down here.
You make your way through
alright,
the
next door.
foyer.
Can
Well, wait.
I-
Let's look at that other door
Can-
before we go up the stairs.
Well, I was just gonna say, is there anything in like pockets or anything like that in the suits or
Go ahead and do
dresses?
the. I guess that would be investigation.
Yeah. That's not my expertise. That's great. Let's do it. Investigation. 7.
You find some lint, some candy wrappers, but not much.
Ooh, candy wrappers. Fascinating.
You're in the foyer now.
T'Challa checks the other door.
T'Challa works its way over here. She does what? She knocks on the door with her
She
paw.
listens
She
I popped
listens.
the cracker up
with a
directly at the
14.
camera.
With a 14, she doesn't hear much.
Let's go, T'Challa. I walk into that door
Okay.
to my imminent death.
I just realized that these shows probably have so many episodes of me and Andrew just eating while this is
Yes,
happening.
actually. You lost a sword.
You can do a supercut.
Damn ghost.
You can do
Every,
a super
every moment. That's a good advertising
I'm over here,
component.
me drinking Coke.
All the cuts
That'd
of
be another
everybody
interesting
munching.
fan thing that
I believe
they
there
have.
was a drinking game for licorice in this show.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah,
licorice game.
there was a licorice game.
And
We
several people
apologize to
died.
the families that have
so,
been lost
Yeah.
their children to licorice game.
Worse than Tide Pods, apparently.
All right, so this room is interesting in that there is a very nice and lofty couch, or not a couch. What do you call
Love
a lazy boy?
A Shea Lounge.
A shay would be shay. No, actually, yeah, they're shays.
Or like a swooning couch, which is the
Those are
ones
the
without
shades.
A
the
love seat.
Those are shays.
shades.
Those are the actual
Shay
term for
lounge.
those are
They
shays.
don't have
shade.
like arms. They just like
They have one looking arm.
a therapy couch kind of.
I guess in my mind, or what this is kind of one of those cushion thing.
Like a sitting chair.
Like a futon?
Futons are
It's a
dead.
high back chair that like a lawyer would use, maybe.
It's an evil master chair.
Like an executive chair?
It's a study chair.
That's a study chair. Thank you. A study chair.
Yeah, it's just a
It's,
high
it's
back.
big.
study
It's kind
chair.
of it's not
Gaudy.
gaudy, but like it's big and like
That's what she said.
opposing its present.
It holds a presence.
It holds a presence. Thank you.
There
yes.
we go. That's easy enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 15 by 20 room. You walk in.
I walk in and I quickly do the horror movie. Like, since this chair, the back is facing me, I grab
Yes.
the chair and I.
And as you pull the chair over, you do see a skeleton. Now, real quick, a description of the room. Books and paper are scattered about in the room, lying haphazardly on the floor and the desk. Some books lay open, and others are open, yet upside down. It looks as though someone came in and shoved the books from the shelves.
Someone's looking
Several
for
paintings
something.
of a man and a woman with a small girl and an older boy hang lopsided on the walls, or lay on the floor just below where they once hung. All these paintings have been slashed. A chair sits in the middle of the room facing
place
away
got
from you,
desecrated.
turned so that it is viewing the only painting that has not been vandalized, removed. The painting is of a beautiful human woman and a young half-elf girl, maybe about 8. The two are in swimwear, sitting on the beach with their legs tucked to their chests, and they are smiling at each other. The woman's outstretched hands caress the girl's smiling face, and you sense love. A small brass plate at the bottom of the picture frame reads Amore. A-M-O-U-R-E. The French word? Amore.
And is there a signature of Avantgarde or whatever?
There is a signature on the door, on the painting.
We need to go to France.
Yeah, there is a signature on the painting. It has a R, Avantgarde.
This is Roland.
Roland. Also, with my extensive knowledge of houses, is this a study?
Roll with disadvantage. No, yeah. This would be a. You assume this is a study.
It's
Yes.
a rich person study?
The chair that you grabbed. This was once an exquisitely crafted, upholstered chair, but now it appears to have been slashed several times, not by blades, but by something else. In the chair sits a skeleton of an elven man. His clothes are torn away and gnawed. Marks cover his bones. He is picked clean off all of his flesh, and he appears to be staring at the picture hanging on the wall. A piece of faded parchment paper rests in his hand, in his lap.
How do you pick it up?
You pick it up. Here you go.
And it says,
You guys do things.
okay.
Would you
I
like to
search
read it
for
out loud
traps.
or
Read
read it
it.
yourself? You search for traps. You don't find any traps.
Okay.
You
I
do,
search for
however-
secret doors.
You search for secret doors. You do not find any secret doors.
Yeah, go ahead.
16.
16 for perception.
On the paintings.
On the painting,
Are any of the women in the paintings the woman that was from the bedroom?
the woman in that one painting actually, yes, looks very
the Amore
similar.
one?
In the Amore one.
Okay.
She's the redhead in the picture. She was blue and ethereal in the bedroom.
And then she's not in
The
the other
redhead on
photo,
the
family
streets
photo,
and
right?
the-
Sorry?
Right? She's not in the family photo that was scratched out.
Yes, so there were several portraits, one of each. There were I guess 4 people.
Okay.
The person you will assume is Roland.
Okay.
The woman you assume is the wife.
I'll read it in a sec.
A son and a girl.
Okay,
A boy and a girl.
But the boy was scratched out,
The-
so was
They were all scratched out.
except for the one with.
The painting that he's staring at, which would be the Amore painting, the one with the mother and the child
Oh, okay.
embracing each other.
I don't know if I need to make a perception check for this, but I'd be happy to. The other smaller paintings, are they also
Each of the family members, yes.
No.
No, is it
Are they all
signed?
signed by the same artist who made the family
uh,
portrait?
Checking the brass signs, yes.
Okay.
They all seem to be by the same person.
Okay.
Well, guys, from this parchment, I can tell you that I
Well, read
think
it.
this. I will read it, but this skeleton is Roland.
No.
I think.
He died alone.
Yeah. So it reads. I write this knowing that these will be my last words. Even now, I feel the madness digging in deeper, clawing at my mind. My dear, how do you say this? Dear Eloise?
Eloise, yes.
Eloise? My dear Eloise, you've escaped this wretched house, and I am thankful. I regret not tucking you in the other night when you asked. My love is eternal, my little doll. So I think Eloise is the daughter. Adriana, or Adriana, because my mom's name is Adriana. Adriana, I'm sorry that I was too late. The madness took hold of you quickly, and in turn, it took your life. We will be together soon, my love. Guessing the wife. Herbert, my beautiful boy, I'm sorry that your ambitions and dreams will never be realized. Now that I don't blame, know that I don't blame you for what happened. It wasn't your fault. You didn't know. The shame and horror of what I had to do will haunt me even in the afterlife. That fiend was feeding off you. His magic cursed everyone. I am sorry, my son, so very sorry. And so it is my time to atone for what I've done and not done. I will sit and enjoy my last moments with a goblet of fine brandy and the loveliest of views. Be free, Eloise. Eloise? Eloise?
I think
Eloise?
Eloise, yeah.
Eloise, I pray that you never return to this forsaken house.
Oh, look at this.
So-
Oh, it's probably her unicorn. But
Hold
A
on.
is the painting.
A must be the wife.
The wife, Adriana.
And
So that-
Adriana's the other painter.
That painting room must be her solo painting room.
Yeah.
You
So she's the
gathered-
one that designed the house?
Was she-
Or
No.
just that she's the owner of the
She's the one that painted the flowers.
And was she elven?
She
No.
was human.
She's human.
Is-
He's
Roland
Elvin.
is
Does
Elvin.
does he appear to be elven?
Yes.
He's Elvin.
Because I have a background in that medicine, or the poison, because I've seen it a couple times. I'm gonna make a medicine check with advantage
Sure.
to identify if he died by the poison
By the
that
shit.
Althea is sick from.
Is there
all
shit?
means.
I only have a +3 on it, so the first roll is 17 is my highest.
17. No, he doesn't look like he died from a poison. If anything, he seemed to have died.
Well,
From some
it
animal
says
attack?
That fiend was feeding
No,
off you.
the-
His magic cursed everyone.
Yeah, so
And
taking
before
from
he said,
that.
I feel the madness digging in deeper, clawing at my mind.
Okay,
Maybe he clawed at all the pictures.
but perhaps he was mad and decided to take his own life with the poison.
That's
But
what I thought.
True. But
But
something drew
It
him
doesn't
mad.
seem to be poison. No, it seems
Okay.
to be.
Also, are all the pictures that are like clawed and stuff, do any of them have Adriana in them? the wife and the
yes.
daughter?
So there were several portraits of presumably his family.
Okay, and they were all clawed.
They
It
were
was
all
just this
clawed,
one that
except
wasn't.
this one painting. Yes. To finish answering your question, no, not poison. It seems. Can people die from fright? You think?
Heart attack.
A heart attack.
Like The Ring.
The Ring. It seemed otherworldly as death.
There's a fiend here.
People don't die the way he did.
My man, can you sense
you don't
the
think.
fiend?
I search for fiends.
Fiends, you say?
What is it that you can search for? Any celestial, fiend, or undead?
Yes, you do send several. Actually,
because they
can it
would
go
be-
through walls?
It's a sense, and it's
60 feet.
Detect the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
Yeah, you feel one coming from this direction.
Yeah, so you're gonna
Right.
feel all the ghosts in
You
general,
feel
not a
many-
fiend.
A few coming from this direction.
Shit.
I go, this place is crawling with fiends.
No, they could just
Wait,
be
fiends or
ghosts.
undead?
All in this room.
Are they?
Oh no, wait, those completely different fiends. There's fiends crawling all over this place.
What are they? Celestial, fiend, or undead?
I believe they're fiends.
If you can know exactly what it is,
It's of those three. It's just of those three.
Yes, of those three, he
fiendish.
senses them. If you want,
No, I mean he does know which one. It's just of those three.
Undead.
Oh,
Yeah, so say I'm like, you're not gonna sense a fiend. Right now they're ghosts. You just sense the ghosts.
I need to double
I
check with one
sense the
thing.
ghosts. I
Can
got ghost
carry on.
sense.
All I want to say is, guys, when you gotta be careful.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
you do
madness
sense
and insanity
a
is something
fiend below.
that hit these
below.
people. So be careful. Keep your minds, your wits about you.
Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of sacrificial chamber somewhere in here or something. That's just me guessing. That's not sensing. That's me from what I've heard of from the stuff.
18 on history. Do we know if the artist, and this is going to be obscure and you probably don't have the answer for this, but do we know if the artist Roland actually went to school for art?
See a fake.
Do we see
He could have sold his...
Do we see any diplomas
he could have
hanging on the wall?
No, but he could have sold
Adriana's
his son, no, his son's.
Or son.
His son, if it's his son that someone's magic is feeding off of.
Right. It was his
What?
son who got something that cursed them.
That's what I'm saying, that they probably,
So-
he's like, I could be a famous painter. It's not working out. I'm gonna sell my whatever his son sold for fame and talent.
Oh no.
Well,
that's
let me get this.
What
But
the history
that's-
books say is
T&E, it's dark as fuck. I'm
I
sorry.
know. I know. That's like.
Sorry that my brain went there.
That's
It's just-
like. That's
what
like
the history books say is that he was a
Fucked up,
prolific
fucked
artist
up.
in the beginning of his time.
Okay.
But of course, like any artist, he would sell his art. However, he didn't really like that. So after he made it big as an artist, got a lot of money, he decided to build this mansion.
Okay.
That much is in the books. After what happened after that,
They don't have anything
They have
there.
no clue what happened.
Became like recruit
But he's-
It doesn't say where the mansion was built. It doesn't say anything. They just say that he got a lot of money and decided to disappear.
And him and his
It-
family just
it-
became recluses in some island, basically.
The history book did mention he found a wife.
Okay.
There was a name, but it did say that they met each other at one of her art exhibitions.
Okay.
Aside from that, there's no really
Shit.
evidence of him being, weird. As far as anyone had thought, he was a loving father, loving husband.
Shit,
So let me
guys.
just get this straight. So the patriarch and matriarch are Roland and Eloise.
No.
No,
Roland,
Adriana.
Roland as in Rolen.
Roland.
Roland.
Adriana as in Adriana.
Are the mother
is
and father.
The mother and father.
Okay,
Eloise
He
is
also
the
mentioned
daughter.
Eloise, his daughter.
Okay, then
Herbert's the son.
Eloise
and
is the daughter.
Herbert, the son.
And Eloise probably left, but they sent her away, which I'm pretty sure is
Eloise
even.
That's what I was
managed
gonna
to-
say. We found a stuffed animal and a small dead body on the road.
The letter did mention Eloise had escaped. We don't know how. And Herbert, he's apologizing for.
Eloise escaped.
Also,
But that body could have been Herbert.
true, but last thing I'm gonna say from this letter that I think stands out too, where is it? The shame and horror of what I had to do will haunt me. Even
feel
in
like
the
you made a
afterlife.
deal with it.
So he says, right after he says that it was his son, it wasn't your fault, son, he says, the horror of what I had
See,
to
but
do.
that's why it has me wondering if he
like sold his son's
Yeah.
soul or something. For
I just feel like he made a
He
deal
did
with the
something.
Yeah,
fiend,
he
and
made a
this
weird
affected
deal, and
the whole
this is the
family.
whole, like-
Now, Roland is the famous artist,
yes.
correct? But Avogard, Adriana, is also an artist.
Yes, he's
And
the one that had
it's
that
his
room.
wife.
Can we tell which one of them is better at art?
Different art, man. It's subjective.
Trying to see
Artists
if he
are
used-
subjective.
But they're both like very good
They're
artists.
they are prominent artists.
And
They were
so she's
prominent
probably
artists
also a
of their
professional
time.
artist, not like he was teaching her. So they were both
Exactly. Yeah,
famous
she
artists.
she had her own exhibition when they
Gotcha.
met.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
okay, gotcha.
What I have in I'm no art connoisseur, but that looks like plants, and what he's doing.
Oh, because he has
People,
this-
yeah, different things.
So
That's a good point.
You
They
know,
probably worked in
But you
different
know, a
mediums.
person could be a vegetable.
With his divine view or whatever,
Yeah.
is his actual body desecrated?
Yeah.
Like legit.
Not yet. The night's still young.
I'm gonna say no.
Kind of the same as the house, or not even?
No.
Roll
No,
in
we're
the
not gonna
thing.
count that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. His physical body was not. I mean, well, he was driven to madness.
It's not a shining beacon of desecration where it's
No,
like,
like,
this
it-
is important.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I would go that
and
far,
It,
yeah.
and it seems like he probably went crazy, slashed everything up, then
That's
maybe
what I
drank
was
poison,
gonna
died.
ask.
Not an animal came in.
That's what I was
or-
No, he was.
Is it what you're looking at?
Yes.
No, I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask. I got on there because I'm like,
Go for
stop
it.
talking.
In a timer investigate. Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna be either investigate the idea if it was the scratches were animal based or were these sword
That would have been a
based.
medicine check, and
No, not on him. On the paintings.
on the paints.
On the paintings.
It's a good question.
Like claw marks or
They
knife marks?
were slashed. Let me see if I
Slash
have
usually-
information
Like, is it
on that.
3, 3, 3, 3,
Was it
or just like
Wolverine?
1, 1, 1, 1?
Did Logan come
It
in
looks like it's just one slash.
Gotcha.
Okay. Could be different if he was like.
Right. Or
yeah.
if it was like a demon or an animal was
And
like
his
slashing away.
clothing doesn't seem to like been stretched out or turned or anything. It just seems like he got angry at one day and
Alright.
just started slashing stuff.
Gotcha.
One last thing before I move to the next door and
Sure.
listen through. He said he had a goblet of wine. Is it somewhere around here?
Brandy.
Near-
Brandy.
Brandy.
Can I grab that and see if with my hopefully not shitty medicine check if maybe there's some remnants of poison or something?
Go for it.
Can I help?
Oh, finally. 21.
Yeah, you take a look at it, you sniff it. Take a sip. No, it's really good brandy.
100-year-old.
Yeah,
Brandy.
yeah,
There you go. Brandy.
He didn't poison himself, guys.
And actually,
Not through
at
the
the
brandy,
time
anyways.
you've been hanging out in this room, you do find a couple of bottles lying around.
Oh, brandy?
Brand new brandy.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you want to
Brandy.
some?
If you guys want to
Brandy
take
makes
some.
me randy.
There's like 2 or 3 bottles.
I'll take a bottle of brandy.
I'll take a bottle.
Cool.
Aged bottle of brandy.
Very aged bottle of brandy. You said you checked this room?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Door?
check the door. Listen through it.
go
if
for
I hear
it.
anything.
God, how much would that go for?
18.
25 years was
Perception.
like $100 and something dollars.
I can tell you after, actually. Investigation, if you want to check the price, I think, right? Or if you want to praise it, I guess.
Yeah.
Later.
It's too late. We
what'd you
drank
roll?
it. 18 perception.
You don't hear anything on the other side.
But I say careful because I was
You sense
feeling a
shit.
little fiendy
Guys, there's
There it
action
is.
going on over there.
there's some undead stuff back here behind this
You
door.
open it cautiously.
Are we going?
You look inside.
Yeah.
It looks like a coat closet.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Any nice coats?
Wait, how do you get across to the other
Your
side?
thing is still activated, though, right?
I believe so.
I think it
It
runs for a
lasts a
minute.
while. You have to read it on the book, but it lasts a while.
I believe it does last a while. And yes, that fiendish, or excuse me, that undead feeling, it's still radiating through the
I
store,
have that
through this
undead
wall.
feeling.
they
On the other side of the wall,
that-
I search for secret
Yeah.
doors.
You
Roll
have to
it.
cut. You have to cut into the wall.
16
They
plus.
close it off.
The walls seem solid enough, but you don't really see any like buttons or anything.
Maybe
Latches.
through the other walk-in closet.
I thought I checked.
You did, and no, nothing.
Nothing. So up the stairs.
Up the stairs.
Should we bring back Roland's body to the bed? See
No.
if we can put her to
No.
rest?
Not yet.
Don't move anything.
All right.
Don't move anything. I don't.
We've checked all the bodies.
Last thing I want.
Now the
is a
one in the
ghost
front
following me.
is probably another adventurer. There's a ghost of the mother.
The only
the
thing you
body
haven't
of the
checked
father.
is the staircase.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But I just want to get clear. So, ghost of the mother, father, body of the father, Probably
An
body of
adventurer.
an adventurer is what I'm
Just
guessing.
an adventure,
Or
yeah.
traveler or some kind of.
Someone was looking for that, either that painting
Yeah.
or for the
flower
flower.
itself.
T'Challa and I will go upstairs.
You go upstairs. You
We
work your way up
follow behind.
the stairs, and just as an overlay,
Nice.
right
Ooh,
about,
good.
I'm going to
Pretty.
say there, let's just say it's there.
The top floor falls down on us.
How's
You-
that's actually perception? Yeah, 17 perception to make sure the stairs aren't gonna fucking like, or anything in front of the stairs. or-
They're crickety, they are clearly old, but no, nothing. Some of them are cracked.
Black
Mini is
Panther
so
gonna tell you
maxi.
where the heart is.
Just so you guys have an idea of what you're looking at, you go up the stairs, and as you work your way up, this is the bottom floor.
So we can
This
look
is a
down on it.
veranda.
The veranda.
Or a veranda. It's a
the ledge.
yeah. That you can see below. So the entrance to the bedroom would probably be around here if you wanted to jump down and be crazy. This looks like a small box with like a door, and there are some doors down the hall, and around the corner you'd see something else as well. So you can do what you will.
What do you guys think?
Start from the far back.
Yeah.
From the back?
Well, let's look at the box
This way.
door.
Okay, I'll go to the last door.
Oh wait, we don't want to look in the little closet.
You
thing
can look in the
first?
closet.
Okay, I'll look in. I
Or said
check
leads
for
the bottom.
traps.
What?
Then you're going this way.
I
Nope.
don't find any traps to my knowledge. Damn, I rolled like 40.
No, you don't
today.
hear anything.
I
Or,
jiggle.
or rather, your divine sense is you open the door. You look inside; it's pitch dark black, obviously,
Can I pull
except
out
for
my
the little
glowy ball?
glow of
Yeah.
your the ball that's above his head. Your
Oh, it's
divine
gone
sense.
now. It's concentration up to a minute.
But it's a cantrip. She can.
Do you
Oh,
keep
yeah, yeah,
popping it up? Cool. Your divine sense, however,
I could do light, which is an hour, but I don't know how bright that
starts
is.
giving you a little bit of a tickle feeling below.
I
You
go,
tickle?
I'm getting that funny feeling down
that
there, if
funny
you know what I mean. In this little box room, or just come in general? Like
Looking
close
at
to
it,
me?
you see it's kind of it looks like an elevator. It appears to be some sort of elevator to a lower level.
Ooh.
The mechanism is currently lowered. There is a series of pulleys above and a rope that hangs from the wall. You believe by pulling on the rope will raise and lower the mechanism.
It's probably
Okay.
for food and
Can we
stuff.
not go down yet?
No, yeah, right. I was just going. All right, well, at least we know how to get. And this is on the other side, so if
and
we want
your
to get to
divine
the other
sense
side
is
of that.
glowing in the shaft.
All right, we'll hit that up later.
Hey, my
Door on the end.
My divine sense
Door at
is
the end?
glowing in
This
the
one?
shaft. If you
Cool.
know what I mean.
We haven't encountered a kitchen or anything yet, by the way.
Not
I'm guessing
yet.
that's what the elevator is for,
Yeah,
probably.
probably down to the
So
kitchen.
The dumb
you
way.
do your check at the door.
Yeah.
I go and join them,
it is
I
big
guess.
enough for it's a 5 wide, so it's big enough for someone to go in. If they
T'Challa,
had to.
let's go.
A sign made from a scrap piece of wood, and scribbled on a yellow paint, yellowed on with
With yellow paint.
scribbled on with yellow paint. Thank you.
Words.
Hangs on the door. In common, it reads, "Herbert's room. Keep out."
Herbert's gonna keep out. I kick it open. I don't kick it open. I just. You gonna knock?
You're gonna knock.
Knock.
You wait. No response.
I open it.
You open it.
Not any weapons drawn. I don't want to be.
As the light of the little
Violent.
ball radiates into the room, this room is very untidy.
Don't run.
The bed is unmade, and in the middle of the feathered mattress, you see a rather large brown stain.
It's blood. It's blood, isn't it?
Several strange symbols are etched into the walls and are drawn on the floor. Candles of all sorts sit on the desk, shelves, and even on the floor. Several piles. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. Piles of dried and withered plants lay on the desk. A cracked mirror with the name Mr. Tim Tom is written across, and brown substances lie on the floor.
He was trying to contact the Black Brotherhood.
So the same stain that you see on the bed, that same color is kind of on the mirror with a
Blood.
cracked mirror written
All right.
Mr. Tim Tom.
It's brown.
Are the
It's clearly blood.
are the symbols any language?
Oh,
I speak Elvish, Gnomish, and.
I'm guessing
None
that
of
Mr.
those.
Tim Tom might be the name of some.
Is any of it
fiend
abyssal?
that's hanging around here?
Is it Bizzle?
I
There's
don't know.
Bizzle.
survival. Well, you've already deduced it, but yes, those brown stains are blood.
Yeah. I think it's pretty
Um,
old.
Blood.
Old blood. Is anyone walking in?
I'm walking in.
He walks in.
I give you the unicorn.
You give me the unicorn?
give you the
I'm walking with the unicorn.
It's dangerous to go alone.
You
to
were asking
this.
me about the runes. You want to do an Arcana check, maybe?
Sure, I'm
Can
not
you do an
proficient in
Arcana
it.
check?
I'm not proficient, but I can try.
Yeah, disadvantage.
You
I
want
have
it?
one.
Yeah, why not?
Natural one.
Natural one. Yeah.
I have a point in it. Let me see.
Do it.
13.
This is when we need
13.
a player.
Yeah.
Well, with an Arcana check,
Squeak.
Shit, they're magical. This was a trap. Oh, God damn it.
at the center of,
Try to protect me.
did I describe there was like a kind of a
The candle
setup with
area?
candles?
Yeah.
In the center, there seems to be a
Contacting a black
parchment. You pick it up and do your Arcana check. Looking at it, the wording seems familiar. It looks like a summoning scroll.
Oh, shit.
Bitch, they summoned something.
The little boy did.
Hold on, give it to me. And then while they finish looking around, I'm gonna take 10 minutes, detect magic.
Okay. Taking your time trying to read it, or you understand what this is. This is a summoning scroll for some kind of a fiend. Unfortunately, the magic in it is run out.
Good.
Yeah.
Fiend is
I was
out.
like, please don't
As
summon
you,
it.
as you already know,
That means he's already summoned.
Klaatu,
summoning
Barata,
scrolls
Niku.
cannot be used twice.
So,
Shit.
okay, so I tell them that it's been used twice.
Or can only be used once. Sorry, cannot be used twice is what I said.
Oh, cannot be used twice.
Yeah.
So he's
So
out.
it's already been used.
He's
Yeah.
out.
And about. Last thing I want to do in this room real quick. I'm sorry.
Piss on the bed.
I'll piss all over it. No.
Great.
The amount
What are we
of
in
blood
Russia?
I see, dried out blood, if I can do a medicine check or something.
Do it.
Is this was this like enough just like for a ritual, or was this like death enough? Like whoever's blood this is, they're gone.
Investigation.
Like is it that
Practice
much
of
blood?
medicine.
16.
Investigation. Getting closer to the bed as you see the blood spill, you notice there's kind of a slash in the middle. Or excuse me, not a slash, but kind of a hole, perforation.
Okay.
Kind of about the same size of a blade.
As if someone
So
was
this is
basically
like-
sacrificed on the bed. Like,
This is
pull the
death
cover-
amount of blood then.
Yeah, you pull the cover over and you notice there is
Bones.
blood there as well. No, there's no bones.
somebody
shit.
sacrificed somebody in this room.
I was gonna
It's
say, someone's
basically
like, did they
a
sacrifice a
ritual.
little boy?
There was a death here.
Probably, but not
think
necessarily.
This is like death amount of blood.
Yeah, but
No one
as I
could've
mentioned,
survived.
though,
At
the
least enough to
summoning
raise a
scroll
fiend.
was on the floor on the side. The blood in the bed is on
How
away from
big
it.
is the blood stain in the bed?
I'll give you a
It's like if
guess.
someone just got stabbed and killed.
It's
is
the size of the kid, huh?
It's about the stain of blood. It's about the amount of blood a child would have.
Yeah.
If they were stabbed in a
This is
ritual
bleeding to death
murder.
blood.
Did Roland do it?
We
And
don't know yet.
That,
Maybe.
if are you assuming that?
I'm assuming from what I'm putting together, they had a ritual in here, read a scroll, murdered somebody.
They sacrificed a little boy for it.
Well, we don't know if it was.
But based
the little
off
boy
the
might have been the one that did it.
No, the body is okay. The letter indicates that it
The
was
kid fucked up.
it wasn't the other. It was well. Here's the thing: the dad fucked up. The dad did something.
But from the letter, I understand
He-
he did it after the kid fucked up. The kid did something that caused him to do
I'm
something.
But
guessing.
it wouldn't be the little sister because she escaped unless she was the one that was killed.
I'm guessing the father sacrificed the son, but I don't know
That's
for
what I'm
sure.
guessing.
But we don't know that for
what
sure.
I'm
That's the
guessing.
guess.
But
He
I'm
came into the
guessing
room,
it
did a
happened
thing,
after
blah.
the kid did something.
I'm thinking
the kid
it's the
brought
opposite.
something into the house.
I think it's opposite. I think the dad tried to summon something, and then he realized
By
that
sacrificing his kid.
by sacrificing his own kid, and
could be that
it
too, yeah.
took the kid's form.
It wasn't his fault.
And it wasn't
because-
his fault. It was the dad, and now the dad has to pay with it because he summoned a fiend he has no control over.
So while they're,
That's my assumption.
Yes.
while
I
they're
think
having
both
this
work. I think that makes
conversation,
sense.
Could be the little girl too,
I'm
but
gonna-
that's my
It
assumption.
could be anything, but that's the clues seem to point.
Because it's the little boy who's dead, and someone went into his room.
They're all
But why?
dead.
And why would he write a letter talking about feeling bad about doing something?
Right, no, this is what he did bad, I'm sure.
Yeah, but the little boy has nothing to do with it. But if the little boy's already dead, it wouldn't happen after. He wouldn't sit calmly in a chamber and wait for something to get him if the boy's
But the
alive.
question is, who is Mr. Tim Tom?
That's the thing.
Maybe the boy was dealing with some sort of fiend or something
Or
like that.
What I'm
Ridiculous.
thinking is that
it could even
summon-
be. I mean, it could, I think we're reading too much
Yeah.
into the Tim Tom thing
Yeah.
because it could even be the stuffed animal.
It's just
that
a
we were
stuffed
carrying.
animal.
But
Well, he was
while-
asking for Mr. Tim Tom at the bottom.
While
that's not the
they're
fiend, that's
having
just the
conversation,
voice.
That's a good.
I'm going to make sure that there's no danger within the other two rooms, so I'm going to quickly kind of look through there. Not to do a lot of investigation per se, but to stick my head in there to see if anybody's there.
So you go into the smaller room then.
Just really quick.
Dude,
Poke your head in, you do your check,
circumcised.
poke your head inside.
I'm not really going to take take too much caution here.
Sure. You look inside and it looks
It's
like
crazy.
you slowly open the door.
Uh-huh.
Then suddenly something jumps past you.
Oh shit.
Fuck that. It's
You
a
Turn
cat.
around, it looks like it's just a cat. Just
Okay.
running past you.
just
Looking
eating
inside the
shit.
room, though, it looks like it to be kind of a bathroom.
Wait, look at it with your magic eyes.
Can't imagine, guys.
It's that kind of fiend.
It's a bath. Hold on. It looks like a bathroom. Two faucets to it. One side has kind of a looks like kind of a pink cup. The other side has a kind of a blue cup. The blue cup side is closest to the boys' room. The other side presumably is the girls.
Okay.
Kids' rooms.
Children in the bathroom.
There is writing on the window. Give you a guess what it is.
Tim Tam.
Mr. Tim Tom is scribbled across it.
Fuck.
In blood.
In blood.
Something tells me the
And that's
unicorn
effectively
is not
all
Mr.
what
Tim
you see.
Tam.
Actually, now
It
what
may
I'm
belong to Mr. Tim.
what I'm thinking about now.
Unicorn's a fiend with a
Walking over to
Wait,
the
why
next
wouldn't
room.
it? If it's a kid?
You poke your head inside and you see another bedroom.
If the kid was sacrificed to be this for a summons, whatever fiend it was probably took the shape of the kid.
It's true.
I love you guys, man. I love how much you're
Yeah.
thinking about this.
We need more information.
I'm imagining it.
Looking at the door,
The
Ridiculous walks away from you guys as you guys are having this
I know,
conversation.
I notice it.
Can I
notice
Can I get the cat?
The cat ran off, unfortunately.
Shit. I want to talk to the cat.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Can
Shit.
you do that? Go find the cat.
Shit. All right. All the cats disappear.
Oh, the cats talk like this.
Hey, what's up, cat? I am your death.
Run, guys, run.
And I would have gotten away with it too.
Christian Bale was the best man ever.
I would have gotten away with it too if it was a few meddling kids.
Sorry.
Ridiculous stands in front of a door.
Oh no, you're gonna get
The
hit.
door is decorated and painted with stars and flowers. A small plaque on the door reads Eloise.
Yeah.
You open the door.
I don't fear this room.
You do not fear it because when you
There you go.
this room is evident. This room
wouldn't.
evidently belonged to a little girl.
Uh-huh.
The walls decorated with paintings and prancing ponies and dancing unicorns alternate in the color from pink and purple.
So the unicorn probably belonged to Eloise.
Sets of shelves containing various
Maybe that
ornate
body.
porcelain dolls line each side of the bed.
So is
The
that-
room has been kept very tidy, and everything seems to be in its place. The bed is made and covered with exquisite linen, and is not ruined like most of the items in this house. A leather-bound
clean.
book titled "The Diary of Eloise" lies on the pillow.
I look for a missing spot amongst the stuffed animals.
Were you following
gonna
Ridiculous?
go
Yeah, I'm just
follow.
behind him.
Okay.
I walk behind him.
Ridiculous.
And-
You've walked in, and then Audrey is right behind you. Suddenly,
I'm a follow.
So I see if there's a place we could put the stuffed
Here you go.
unicorn.
you follow as well. Okay.
Yeah.
And while he's gonna do the unicorn,
do it?
she's gonna do
Perception
on
on the room.
the room. I was gonna maybe
Grab the journal.
Just flip through the journal with the arrowhead.
Okay.
And from a
Is-
distance, you start
is the
reading a few
room-
of the entries of the journal.
Is the room, because everything's neat,
Very neat.
is it dusty?
Yes.
Like it's complete, but it doesn't look like someone's
everything's
been
in place,
constantly
but yeah.
cleaning it at some point.
No, it seems well set. It's just like somebody fixed everything, then just left.
Okay.
As you're setting the unicorn, there's an opening in this shelving, kind of where you think the doll will probably go. The porcelain doll. There are porcelain dolls just about everywhere in this room. Too many to count.
Okay.
Like what you got there?
You set it
You
down.
gonna read
Beanie
it?
Babies.
You gonna read
Pretty
it?
much.
So
You set down the porcelain doll. Excuse me, the unicorn next to the porcelain doll. Porcelain doll, obviously, just doing its things. Just
I see porcelain dolls. I move away. I don't like dolls.
after reading a few entries, I moved from using the arrow tip to just picking it up and flipping through it.
sure. You're just reading it to yourself.
For now,
Yeah.
Okay.
Give us the cliff notes because that seems like a lot.
uh,
Also, I was gonna say two things that I just realized. First of all, we picked up the unicorn first and then found that body.
Yes.
She was running away from this house. So that body can't
Wait, which
be her.
body?
The body we found outside
But
with the cloak.
so the body was never determined to be a kid.
Right.
It wasn't
everyone's
small.
shit.
It was a small body.
But it was a small body.
Audrin?
You never figured out if
We
it was
never
a kid.
figured it out.
In fact, I
But
think
you
I
said it was a
mentioned.
small
You mentioned it wasn't
It
small.
was a small body.
But it wasn't small enough to be a
wasn't
child.
It wasn't
child
a kid.
body.
It wasn't
We
a
didn't
child
know
body.
It wasn't underdeveloped.
Yeah. Right. But the unicorn was after it anyways.
Audrin?
But she dropped the unicorn on her way out.
You said that there was a lot of stuff on the other side of the closet,
I've been feeling fiendish
Undead.
energies.
and the elevator goes down to the kitchen, is what we think.
Can you just read the entries?
Yeah.
One of the entries says that all the cooks and the staff were locked up in the kitchen, and they've all changed into awful creatures.
Shit.
It's a good thing I'm not hungry.
What else?
I keep hearing whispering the name Mr. Tim Tom. It rides on the breeze. It fills my ears so softly. Hello, Mr. Tim Tom. How are you today?
God
today
damn
you
it.
talked to
I
me,
heard
Mr. Tim Tom. We talked about it so much.
Thanks.
About the kittens, my dollies, Herbert, Mommy, Daddy. It was nice to talk to some. It was nice to have someone to talk to. Herbert. I don't know what he's doing here all day. I think I heard him sneaking into the house last night. Herbert's birthday was yesterday and came out a little while, and just long enough for the presents and cake. He's been acting odd. I wonder if it has to do with the
Herbert.
basement. I went down there today. No one ever does. It's gross. It's all wet and smelly. Spiderwebs everywhere. Even the kitties don't go down there. I found something. A hole in the south wall. A hidden room in the pedestal. Then it got cold and scared, and I came back upstairs. We spoke today.
I get
Mr.
it.
Tim Tom said we'd come and see me soon. Exciting. I asked Mommy and Daddy about Herbert, why he spent so much time in his room and never let anyone in. And he said he was a growing boy, and that's what growing boys do.
There's more on the
Mommy's
back.
dead now.
There's more on the back.
Oh wait, Mr. Tim Tom, he tells me
knew it.
he'll be here tomorrow, and then he's here for a celebration. I told my parents, and he looked at me and said, "Oh, honey, I doubt he'll have any visitors tomorrow." Mr. Tim Tom did come. He's downstairs right now. I'm gonna go see him now. I'm so scared. Mr. Tim Tom isn't nice at all. Herbert stands by his side all the time, and he does whatever Mr. Tim Tom tells him to do. He's very bossy, grouchy, and mean. I hope he's gone tomorrow. He told me to go to my room. I had been bad or something. Something's wrong, very wrong. Daddy had to. I don't know what he had to. Herbert's dead. Herbert carried him under the stairwell, down the basement. Mr. Tim Tom's gone. I don't know where he went. I heard Daddy talking, singing to him. He put Mommy and Herbert in the basement. Daddy and Mommy so sad, acting weird, unlike themselves. Daddy especially, and he's very mean and hateful, and he's been in the den all day, and he started sleeping there. Mommy's dead now. I don't know, but he is dead. Daddy left her, or she's dead. Daddy left her in her bed. Heard him whispering to me. All the cooks and staff are locked in the basement. Changed to awful creatures. Just me and Daddy. I'm scared. Daddy hugs me, and I feel so hollow. I can hear them moving around in the kitchen. Terrible noise in the den today. I barely opened the door, peeked in. Books are lying everywhere. All the paintings on the wall have been cut, except for the favorite, True Love. I just ran to my room. Daddy banging on the door.
That's the last one. So yeah, Herbert brought something. There was something down in the basement, and Herbert found it. And
Told you it was Herbert.
no, she said Herbert went to the basement. No one ever goes down there.
Yeah.
We gotta
As
go.
Derdicules continues reading these, you are all engrossed at the darkness that this poor child had experienced. And as you all look
harsh.
towards Derdicules' position, he finishes, and as you're absorbing this dark and horrible story, you start looking around and you notice the dolls who
Is that all I saw?
seem to have all fixed their gaze towards Derdicules.
Well, it's nice meeting you, man.
And I think that's where we'll end it for this week. Thank you, guys.
That's
Ridiculous.
intense.
This is why I'm not gonna go super.